How are you?
So you two are deeply in love. How do you make your career work and your marriage and your family work?
Ooh, good question, Joe.
Well, one of the key things is we don't separate those. We work together, we do family together, we do life together. Our careers are together. So that may drive some apart, but for us it works, and it draws us closer together. There's obviously tough moments, but relationships are hard work, and so we prepare for that and we put it into it.
Yeah, we keep short accounts. We make sure we're honest and communicate, and yeah, just make sure at the end of the day that we're not angry with each other. We just try to have fun, and I'm pretty sure I drive him a little crazy, but yeah, I love to be creative and artistic and have fun, and I love to do people stuff, and Bill's very good at administration and keeping us on budget, and he likes people too, but I definitely thrive off of people.
And priorities. It's if you put career first, you'll probably be in trouble. So it's about keeping priorities. So our marriage is always first, marriage, family, and then career. You know, if you get those mixed up, then you're on a slippery slope for sure.
So how did you two meet?
We were on student executive together at university, at college.
Yeah, and Bill was Bill was dating someone else, and
How could you, Bill? Oh my God.
I know, Bill. How could you do that?
We'll talk about this later, Bill.
He was dating someone else, and actually, it's a miracle story in itself. Bill.
If you've ever seen the movie While You Were Sleeping, where the guy was unconscious, see, we could get into that. But that's actually, I was actually unconscious in the hospital when she came in and appeared in my life and told me she was my girlfriend. So when I woke up, I figured that's what it was.
That's true. So Bill's a bit of a walking miracle. He had a brain aneurysm, and that just is a story all in its own. But while he was in the hospital, basically I just fell in love with him, and I didn't really realize it. Yeah, so it was a little while after that that we just decided that we would.
Yeah, so that's sort of what
You two were friends, and then that happened, and you were by his side, and
together. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
oh, so how long have you actually been together and married? Two separate things, but same.
Yeah, we've been together 30
Married-
years.
Yeah, married 28 years, probably together about 30.
It's amazing. And you have, tell us a little bit about your career together and how you guys are doing and what you have coming up for all your productions.
Well, career is, for us, has never been solely the industry. We've done many different things. We lived in South America, and we worked with an indigenous group and helped do some translation work for that group. And then we moved back to Canada and had our children, and then we moved to Calgary, and I homeschooled for 5 years. And then once the kids went back into school and grew up, it was kind of like, what's next? And yeah, we just slowly got into the industry, and now we have our own production company, and
So we've had long-term goals,
Yeah.
but one of the other things we've always done is we've held loosely to those goals. And so when an opportunity comes along, just because it hasn't been part of our 10-year plan or 5-year plan, we don't discount it right away. We've always maintained or attempted to maintain an openness to opportunities that come along. And so we get involved in different things. Canada 150, we had an opportunity to produce an outdoor event here in Calgary, Shaw Millennium Park, with probably close to 10,000 people that came out to that. Something we'd never done before, an outdoor event like that, 16 hours of programming. But the opportunity came along, and we had never had that on our to-do list or our bucket list, but it was a great opportunity, and so we took it on, and it was great.
Yeah, and we have, we're going to be doing a music video in the fall. We just are negotiating that. So that's coming up in September. But our big thing right now, besides the reality shows that we've produced, the drama show we've been involved with. We're involved with an animation project out of Africa, but what we're really excited is the animation project that we're currently in development with right now. So
it's based on a children's book series. There's 6 books written. The author has up to 35 others that are scoped out, and we have the TV and film and animation rights to that
and
book series.
merchandise
And
rights.
So we're in the process of creating the characters.
Yes,
So
that's the exciting thing.
Yeah.
We get to create these characters from scratch. So we have all their characteristics and their attributes, but now we get to actually create a physical illustration of these characters, and that's where I'm excited about.
So hopefully in the next 2 months we'll have a character Bible done, and that'll be the first big step accomplished.
Yeah, and then we move into doing a short trailer in the fall, and all through this process we've been pitching it to different people. So obviously we're looking for funding and we're pitching that, but this is something that is probably it's very dear to my heart. This is for children ages 8 to 11, and we just want something family friendly. We want something that is just so clean and clear that anybody can sit down and watch it, and they just don't have to be afraid of anything that's going to be in there. But it also attaches itself to, or attaches is the wrong word, but it also addresses issues like drug abuse, or what to do in kidnapping, or it's geographical, it's educational, it's got some moral fibers to it.
And the main characters travel all over the world, so it deals with cross-cultural, situations, good and interesting, and so it's a lot of fun. So
yeah, we're excited. So you can see all those updates on our website, TCF4Productions.com, or we're on Instagram. We're all over social media. Just Google us and you'll find us. Anything else? I'd be remiss. People ask us about our marriage often. Actually, it becomes more and more of a question in the industry, and I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about our faith. And we have a strong faith, and that is completely our foundation for our marriage. And without that, we would not be here together today, and I firmly believe that.
And ultimately, that's when we talk about priorities, that's number one, and then that filters to our marriage and our family and then our careers. But that's definitely the foundation that we sort of stand on to do everything.
So I just want to do one thing. So the ongoing joke is that this is my tall drink of water, and most time, I'm pretty parched. Get the joke?